Hi everyone, Louise Wurzwalter here, and I'm so excited to introduce you to my friend Deanna Stanley. Deanna is the stress detective and lives in Minnesota, and we're excited that you're with us today. I want everyone really just to kind of get to know you, because I've had the privilege of working with you for about a year now, and I know you do some amazing work with biofeedback and some other amazing tools that you use with your clients in your office there, right? You have an office in Minnesota.
Yes, I do, in White Bear Lake.
In White Bear Lake. Oh my gosh, it's got to be gorgeous up there. Lots of lakes, right?
Lots of them.
Lots of lakes. Yes, yes. And for those of you who don't know, I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I'm actually from the Midwest. So I'm from that area. I'm from Illinois, and we used to actually take vacations up in Wisconsin and Minnesota and that area. So I miss a bit of the water right now. I miss the lakes. So that's awesome that you're so close to the lakes. So tell us, Deanna, how did you even get into the world of biofeedback? Where, what even got you involved in that whole world?
I was working for a chiropractor and had a car accident on my way to work. And a patient of his came in and she saw me sitting behind the desk like this. And she walked behind me and went, "What happened to you?" And I told her, and she said, "Well, why don't you have Mark send you up to see me? I'm a massage therapist." So I started going to massage. And she had a friend who came into her office with a biofeedback system. And as you know, I usually turn things down. Nope, that's not for me.
Okay.
And she said, okay. Well, 6 weeks later, her friend was coming back with the biofeedback machine. And this time I said, okay, I'll try it. Mostly to get her off my back, because she would have never given up until I was on that device. And she also knew that I was searching for my path. I did not know really what I wanted to do, and working for a chiropractor just seemed like it was settling. So I was on that device for 5 minutes and I was like, oh my God, I have to buy one of these. And I found my path. So sight unseen, I purchased this device and it showed up on my doorstep and I was off to my new career.
Wow. I like how quickly you made that decision. Good for you. And what device is that? I know there's a lot of different programs out there today.
I started with the QXCI and I've worked my way up to the newest Eductor biofeedback system.
Nice.
Phenomenal.
Nice. And I know that you do a lot of work with clients around detoxing. Tell us a little bit about that.
About 5 years ago, Adam Mandel was doing trainings around the world, and he was teaching his 10-session detox program that he had developed while he was in China. And I started utilizing it, and it totally made sense to me. It activates every organ in your body as you're going through these 10 sessions, and people started getting better results because of the 10 sessions. And that's basically what I offer in my office now is 10-session detoxes. I also have done a lot of work with Loomis Enzymes and Loomis Institute and have learned how the digestion system works, and the two go hand in hand. And so I'm basically a digestive health specialist.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. And yeah, I always say, we either digest life or it digests us. So digestion is key, right? Physical and mental, emotional digestion. So if you're very good with that, that's super. Now, what are some of the results? So give us the what's happened with some of your clients. Give us maybe a case study or an example of when someone's gone through those detox sessions. How do they come in and how are they now? What's the difference that you've seen?
They come in just feeling miserable because they're not feeding themselves, because nothing is digesting. I have a lot of people with GERD and heartburn, acid indigestion, Crohn's, colitis. These are the type of people that find out about me and come and see me. And when I de-stress their system, their body's innate ability to heal themselves gets reenacted in their body, and they just start processing better. Usually the stress is down by the 5th session, and they're just feeling fantastic, wondering why they have to do 5 more.
That's awesome.
And then I tell them why they need to finish the 10, and they come in and they finish, and they usually sign up for 10 more, because once we start the body systems and their bodies are functioning normally, they're like, well, what's next? What more can you do for me? Because really the first 10 sessions is total physical work. Second 10 sessions is the work where we dive in and start helping them with emotions and start helping them with, ailments that they've had for years, aches and pains, back pain.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. I know you have a big bag of tools, and we've worked together for a while, and you've learned the tools of the brain system. I know you've incorporated some of that. Tell us about some of the changes that have happened both for you and your clients since using the tools of the brain system.
Well, for myself, I had a traumatic brain injury, and that's how I found you. I needed help. I could only see 2 clients a day, and I couldn't remember anything I was doing. And I ended up at the boot camp, and you brought me up on stage, and just that first clearing that was, 15 minutes on the stage, and I could tell that my brain had shifted.
Awesome.
And so that was my first immediate, my brain's better. So as I've been working with you, each session, everything I've worked on has changed. I did a session around, I was a smoker, and everything I have ever done to quit smoking, I always went back to smoking. A session with you, and it was a 4-month process for me. And that was like in May, and by September, I had smoked my last cigarette.
I was so proud of you.
Yeah.
It was so awesome.
So, of course, being a smoker, I was a huge coffee drinker, and not only drinking coffee, but putting carnation French vanilla cream in my coffee, which is not only bad for your digestion system, it's also bad for your insulin reaction. And so I was spiking my insulin all day long, which was creating chronic fatigue. And so I said, Louise, I have to give up this cream. It is killing me. And now I am finding out there is a component in it that causes cancer. Again, 1 session, and I've never drank that cream again, nor have I had a desire to drink that cream again.
I was so proud of you. And we want people to know it can be done in 1 session. I just have to say that I was so tickled when I get little emails from you going, I am cream-free day 3. I was like, this is awesome. Yes. So
I was more happy about giving up cream than the smoking. That was just a side effect.
That was really cool. So that's great. Yeah. So we want people, I guess, to know that it's very possible, right? That we can release those addictions. We can release that stuff using pieces of the brain.
I was able to turn around and do the same process that you've been teaching us in the mastermind. And I helped other people quit smoking in 1 session. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And I have to share that it was in December, we decided to do some work around the sale of my lake house. It has been on the market for 4 years. And in December, we did a bunch of clearing, and even the realtor was on one of the strings. That was incredible. And today we closed.
Oh, today? What a great day to have this interview.
Today at noon, we closed on this house we could not sell.
Congratulations. Oh my gosh, what a great little Mommy's Day gift for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, high five it. We got to high five that one. Yes. Awesome. And I'm not sure people even understand what we say when we say string, right? So it's a process, of releasing the blocks around a thing or a person or a situation. And so it can be you be feeling better and having more energy or having better health. But in this case, for the house, we just put the sale of that house in a box and we cleared the energy or the strings holding back the sale. Yeah.
And we found out all kinds of things that were blocking the sale of that house.
Yes.
And
yes.
And as soon as cabin realtor season opened, it was actually being looked at. Literally for 4 years, nobody looked at it.
Wow. That's great. Well, gosh, congratulations. Yeah, so the processes are pretty amazing. And I know for you and your business as the stress detective, you mentioned to me that business was kind of feast or famine before. So how is it now for you? What's happened now?
I'm in a feast.
Okay.
I've literally been here for a year and a half.
Wow.
As soon as we had 2 or 3 sessions around healing myself, healing my brain. My brain started coming back. From the traumatic brain injury, I had double vision, that all cleared up. And I was able to go back to focusing on my business. Now, I've been seeing 2, 3 people a day, 4 days a week, to where now I am booked for the next 3 weeks out, scheduling in June.
Oh, that's awesome. And that's awesome.
Last month, my income tripled from the year before.
Tripled. Wow, tripled. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Yeah, and so, what do you attribute that to? I'm sure there's people out here, are entrepreneurs who are listening to this and they're like, wow, I want to do that. How did she do that?
Well, I contributed to the work that I've been doing with you and the work that I'm learning in the mastermind. I'm doing a lot of clearings on myself, a lot of clearings on others. They're telling their friends are coming to see me. I'm just starting to do the mastermind, the brain soul clearings in my practice. And people are just shifting and changing right in front of my eyes.
Oh, beautiful.
One of the things that attracted me to joining the mastermind and doing this work is that I don't need to have any equipment. I'm somebody who plans for the future in the fact that we might not have electricity. And I'm a healer. What am I going to do with no computer, no ability to run my computer? I wanted something a little bit more that I didn't have to have a computer with me, and I could be visiting somebody and just using the brain soul work.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a really good point. Yep, because we don't have to have a computer when we're doing that work. It's very self-empowering, I think.
It is.
It helps you have you have those tools that you can use at any time. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very cool. Just watching you grow over this last year and a half. I'm just so proud of you and so in awe. And at some point we want to show people maybe the before and after picture here, because you completely have changed even in your face. I know you lost weight too, but you changed. It's really nice to see.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool to see. Absolutely. And then now you're touching more people, and reaching more people, which of course that's always the goal. How many more people can we help? Healer people want to do that. I certainly do. Deanna, tell us a little bit about also about your personal life. Like, what's your motivation, or what do you do for hobbies? Do you have anything that you like to do on the side, that keeps you balanced in life?
I just really love to hang out with my husband and my dogs.
So
I'm a
husband.
homebody.
Okay, husband and dogs. Nice.
Now to have only one home is so awesome. There are people who just really enjoy going to the cabin, and I just, after the kids were grown and gone and they left, it was more of a pain to go to the cabin. I really like my home. I like to be here, and So I'm looking forward to my first holiday at home.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's great. Well, congratulations on that. Congratulations on the sale, the sale of the lake house. And yeah, and then where are you going from here? So, I know that things are good right now in your life and your business. Any future goals or anything that you want to focus on in the future?
I would like to continue to see my business grow and my books filled and helping people. I'm kind of a fly by the seat of my pants kind of gal. I'm not a real goal setter.
Mm-hmm.
I try to live one day at a time in today and try not to look too far into the future. So really my goal is to continue to learn and grow more with the brain system.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, yeah. And you're kind of a general, you're a manifester yourself, as an amazing healer. And, I know you're really good with the technology too, but you seem to always manifest what it is you need
I'm
by.
a good listener. When
Mhm.
something flies into my head that wasn't my thought, I listen to it and I move towards it.
Uh-huh. Wow, what a great tip for people out there. So listening. Yeah, absolutely listening. Very good. Very awesome. Well, gosh, I think so we want people to know that you're in Minnesota and you're in that you're up there, and if they have people who are needing help, maybe across the country there, somewhere in the Midwest, just like myself, I know you do long distance as well, right? So you can work.
I do a lot of remote sessions,
Mm-hmm.
and I do group sessions with the detox. Um, every quarter, I run a group, and I follow the 10-session program, and I do it as a group. So lots of people are being helped at the same time.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So how can people get on and involved in your group detox sessions? Can we provide them a way to contact you so that they can get involved too? This is
Yep,
calling their name.
my phone number is 763-370-9662. And my email address is Deanna Stanley at rocketmail.com.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for that. And you know what? We'll post that here too, so people can get in touch with you because, yes, detoxing is so important. And thank you so much for sharing with us today, Deanna, and having everybody get to know you a little bit better and what the good work that you're doing there in Minnesota and, of course, globally now too. So thank you so much. And I look forward to having you on board as we certify. So we should tell people we are certifying people this year as brain soul success coaches. And Deanna's on board to be one of our first certified coaches so that we have a team of people that you can come to when you're needing help, or you have people in your family needing help and they want to up level their life, and learn some tools too that will help them grow, not only their health, be healthier, but also just grow in their life, right? Grow themselves.
Absolutely.
Yeah, grow themselves. When we grow ourselves,
Nobody's
it
going to
helps
do
our
it
business.
for us.
Say that. Can you say that again?
Nobody's going to grow for us.
No, nobody's going to grow for us. Good point. We've got to do the work, don't we?
Yes.
Got to do the work ourselves. So we will leave all of you with that today. So it is about that self-empowerment, that self-work. And of course, Deanna's here to help you with that. And I am as well. So we just so look forward to doing that. So please reach out if you need some help, and we'll post all that information so you can get in touch with Deanna here too. Thank you, Deanna. Happy Mommy's Day.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you. Bye.
Bye-bye.